In this video, I'm just going to quickly work through some problems to refresh your memory on some things you may not have seen for a while. If you have not ever learned these from scratch, let me know. We should do some more work with that in a slower fashion and with more detail. So, or you may want to consider getting some extra help. So here we have a rational equation. So we have an equal sign, so we can balance each side out. We can do what's called clearing the denominator. I'm just going to get rid of the denominators here to make it be easier to work with. So to do that, I have to look at what I am given here. So I have a k minus 2 in the denominator, k plus 2, and a k squared minus 4. So if I find the common denominator for that, which would be k minus 2 times k plus 2, I can get rid of the denominators or clear the denominators. Really what I'm doing when I multiply every term on both sides by that denominator, it's going to reduce to 1. So that is my goal. Okay, so what I've done here is just multiply both sides by k minus 2 times k plus 2, because that's what this k squared minus 4 would factor to as well. So I do have to distribute to every term on each side. So in order to show that out, I'm going to rewrite it underneath. I'll pause the video. You can go ahead and try that along with me. Okay, so on this one, I rewrote everything. I have a k minus 2 times k plus 2 times k over k minus 2. So I'm going to go ahead and cross out the k minus 2's. And that leaves me with k times k plus 2. I'm just using my commutative property there. Be careful here. Now you're going to bring down the minus. Now we're going to reduce out these x plus 2's. So that's going to leave us with 3 times k minus 2. And we want to make sure we distribute that negative in our next step. And now on this right-hand side, I just wrote that as k squared minus 4, difference of 2 squares, same thing, times the 12. But those just reduce out. So I'm just left with 12 on that right-hand side because my binomial's reduced to 1. So now I'm going to go ahead and distribute and then solve. Okay. So I'm going to have k squared plus 2k minus 3k plus 6 equals 12. So just watch your signs there. Then I'm going to just clean that up and streamline, set it equal to 0. I end up with a quadratic here. I have k squared, and then I have a negative k plus the 6, but I'm subtracting 12 to set it equal to 0. So I'm going to end up having a minus 6 there. So I'm subtracting 6 for both sides. Set it equal to 0 and then factor. So there are some videos that will help you review factoring. If you need to look at them, that's in the extra help videos module. So if it's been a while, definitely go through and check that out. So this is going to be k minus 3 times quantity k plus 2 equals 0. So we end up with k equals 3 or k equals negative 2. So we do have to check to see if they're both in the domain, or maybe only one or none is. So we're going to look back, and up here I cannot have k equal to the negative 2 will make it be 0. So k cannot equal, actually can't equal 2. It also cannot equal negative 2. So right there, to cross this one out, my negative 2 is what we call extraneous. So I'm going to cross that one out, and I'm going to choose the k equals 3 is my answer. So you can check what the domain is. That's one way to do it. You can also just take each of these answers and substitute it in and see if it works or if you get an undefined situation. Okay, so that's it for example 1. At any point you want to just work these out and then check the video, check the key, then feel free to do so. You don't always have to work along verbatim with me for the videos. They're there to help you. Some things in the lessons I give you tips and stuff, so a lot of times people just kind of speed up the video and catch what they need. If it's something you're already pretty fluent in, you still might want to catch a tip here and there. All right, so thanks for watching. I'll do the rest in separate videos, so there'll be 4 videos altogether for this one. Have a great day.